So I'm still in shock about what Marner said to the media in this interview. Obviously, I was kind of browsing through what was said and kind of getting myself hyped up for game four tonight. As obviously, like I would expect some kind of response and bounce back from the Toronto Maple Leafs. But now that I've seen what I've seen, I'm just not sure the Leafs have it in them. Obviously, the doubts were there. We've questioned the core before, but listening to what Marner said to the just journalist here kind of left me really with a bad taste in my mouth. Like obviously, journalist is just doing his job, and he's asking questions to Marner here about how they're going to prepare for a must-win game four against the Florida Panthers. And Marner's only response is just pretty much saying that they're not listening to what the journalists are saying. They're not going on social media and reading and watching what is being said about them. They're just doing the complete opposite of what the media is saying. And he's kind of acting like it doesn't bother them and it's just not that big of a deal. And he's just saying pretty much like to the journalists to stop because it quote unquote doesn't bother him. But obviously the response is just kind of like showing how much it bothers him to the point that he doesn't even have an answer to the question. And it's just to me that shocks me because you have a must win game four in round two of the playoff, a round you haven't made it past in a very, very long time. And it's just you can't even get yourself to say even basic stuff such as obviously like we've as a group we've battled back, we're ready to face adversity, like and not even anything basic like that. And as you see, even like Sheldon Keefe in the post game conference doesn't look like he has any confidence at all. Even Matthews here, look at it, it just he looks so dead inside. And to me that's kind of a bit of a shocking. I would expect a better response from a team that had a lot of success in the regular season, and it's time for them to take that next step in the playoffs. And we just year after year, we don't see it from those guys. They don't seem to have it in them. And also earlier today, I was listening to the Keeper show and what was being said, and he brought up a very valid point in terms of replace Matthews with a guy like Nathan McKinnon in this team, and do you think they will have the same response, the same kind of like non-verbal cues and how they're handling themselves? There's absolutely no way, right? You put a guy like Nathan McKinnon, not only obviously his skill level is insane, but just the way he carries himself, and there is no way a leader like that would answer some of these questions. And it kind of triggers me a little bit because I'm like, these guys are being paid 10, 11 million a year, right? To obviously play a game they love, and obviously, media are going to say what they're going to say, but it's just like when you have absolutely no will to win a game, it kind of gets me a little bit. So, obviously, I'll still be watching game four tonight. I'm not too sure what I'm hoping for, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers just complete the sweep tonight because they have absolutely no guts in them. And on social media, there's a lot of people blaming Kyle Dubas about the moves he's made and the amounts of draft capital he had to give in the past few years for the Leafs to have no playoff success. But at what point is the blame on the players? Because the more that I kind of like gather all the info on the situation, the more I'm disappointed by the players, not by the GM. Obviously, I think Kyle Dubas has made some good moves. Obviously, the Ryan O'Reilly, I think, was a good one. He's the one player that's actually showing he wants to win because he's done it before and he knows how to do it. Yet the top four, obviously focusing on Marner and Matthews here, they don't seem to have it in them. They don't seem like true leader that actually want to win. And we'll see tonight if they can pull up a miracle here. It's been done a couple of times before, but I doubt the Toronto Maple Leaf, especially this version of the Toronto Maple Leaf, have it in them to complete a comeback. So that was my little rant here on obviously what Mari said to the journalist. I think it kind of like got to me a little bit. Let me know how you guys reacted to it. And does that sound like a true leader to you?